Welcome to my channel. As you might know, it is my dream to be an entertainer. So if you are at all entertained by this video, please like it and consider subscribing for more content. So today's video is a little different, but I think it's an important topic and one I feel on a personal level. I have been very open about my clinical depression, and even with an amazing support system and prescription medication, it's still a chronic struggle that immensely impacts my life. So this video is for those who are deeply struggling, whether it be depression or another life issue. I imagine a friend or a loved one probably shared this video with you, since it's hard to seek something like this out when you're deep in the middle of it. If you are lucky enough to not be able to relate to this, I challenge you to leave a supportive comment that encourages others in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. For those of you who can relate all too well, stay with me and we'll get through this together. Before we begin, it's important that you acknowledge that what you are feeling does not represent who you are. You are not weak. You are not lazy. You are not attention-seeking. You are not whatever description your guilt and shame is labeling you. Your feelings are valid, but you will get through this. For today, or any low day you may have, focus only on completing 3 simple tasks, which I will walk you through. You do not need to return that phone call or email. You don't need to leave the house or even put on pants. Just focus on these 3 things. First, let's brush our hair. If you can, find your brush or comb and gently run it through your hair, starting at your scalp and working all the way to the ends. Be gentle, don't force knots to come out. Start at the bottom of the knot and slowly work your way up to kindly remove it instead. If you do not have hair you can brush or cannot find your brush, it's okay. Use your fingers and give your scalp a loving massage. Don't use your nails, use the finger beds, the part where your fingerprint is. There's no right or wrong way to give yourself a head massage. Just lightly move your hands in a circular fashion and be sure to reach every part of your head. If you're feeling up to it, consider taking a shower. Bathing is often therapeutic, and if you can push yourself, you'll feel better for doing it. But if that's too much to consider, it's okay. Brushing your hair is enough. Our second goal is to brush our teeth. The average time this takes is 2 minutes, and it will automatically wake you up and have you feel a bit more like yourself. However, if you are handicapped or getting out of the bed is too difficult to do right now, let's instead do a calming breathing exercise. This is the heart activation breathing method. Close your eyes and just focus on breathing for a moment. Don't change the pace forcefully, just notate the process within. Try to gently encourage your breathing to slow a bit, perhaps internally count to 4. Let your breath rest within your lungs for just a beat, and then let the breath back out on a count of 4, resting with your lungs empty for just a beat as well. Now imagine your breath going into and out from the heart. Biologically, we know that it is our lungs that perform this function. But for the sake of this exercise of aligning your mind with your heart, visualize the oxygen entering your heart or your chest and exiting out from there as well. It might help you to put your hand over your heart as you breathe, to direct your focus to your heart. Settle into the rhythm of your breath, slowly coming into your heart and gently leaving it. Into your heart, gently leaving. It's okay if your mind wanders. Just make note of it and bring yourself back to focusing on your breath. In, out, in, out. Great job. You've completed the exercise. If you think you have the energy, do your makeup or moisturizer routine, or simply wash your face. This added step will also help you feel more like yourself, but it's not necessary if you don't have the energy today. The third and final objective is to take a moment with nature. If you are able, simply go outside and breathe the fresh air. Maybe check the mail or look for a flower. If you cannot leave the house, open a window and rest your head on the windowsill. If you don't have access to a window, we can get creative. Put your face, eyes closed, in front of a fan, or use a piece of paper to blow wind in your face. Anything to replicate the sensation of being in nature. If you can, while you're outside, take a short walk or just sit for 10 full minutes, focusing only on your surroundings. And that's it. Congratulations. You accomplished everything we set out to do today together. Feel proud at this moment. You did a wonderful job, and it wasn't easy to do. Remember to continue to be kind to yourself today. And while you're at it, you can help others too by commenting down below what self-care you will do today now that you successfully completed these 3 tasks. Perhaps you will snuggle in bed with a good book or a movie. Listen to uplifting music to offset your low thoughts. Play a video game or call a friend. Let me know what helps you get through this and come back to this video anytime you need. For example, this is Ollie, my support plushie toy, I guess. I got this guy before Cecily was born while I was waiting for her to come to me, and he just really helped me out. You can actually see he's got a scar from when I first got Cecily. Thank you so much for watching. Stick around for the Mindfulness State of Happiness meditation, and in the description, I will also include an article for those who struggle choosing self-compassion, and I'll leave a link to my compassionate imagery experience video as well. Remember that you are loved, you are worthy, and whatever you are struggling with today will pass. Until next time, stay crazy! This exercise is a mindful emotional state of happiness. So first, we're going to focus on our breathing, and without changing it, let it naturally, organically come. Nice deep breathing in, but don't force it. Deep breathing out. We're just trying to get our relaxation kind of flowing. Now put your feet on the ground or whatever surface you're resting on and gently push onto the floor or onto the bedding. Press and notice the sensations on the bottoms of your feet, touching the surface. Just be in the moment. If you're pushing, you might even begin feeling a pulse in your toes or your feet. Deep breathing in, hold it for a moment and exhale out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And now, while you're still kind of focusing on your breathing, consider where happiness comes from for you. Does happiness come from your heart, or your mind, or maybe your belly? Where does it come from for you? Discover where the idea of happiness comes from and focus on that area, whatever happiness means to you. Maybe a smile or an energy that runs through your body. Or maybe happiness is relaxing the muscles in your shoulders. Expand it now wider and wider, and let the feeling of the happiness flow through your body. Just feel more and more happy. Maybe wiggle your body. Maybe tense a muscle and then relax it. You'll tense on an inhale, hold the tension, and relax the tension as you exhale. And you can move through your whole body that way, especially if you're feeling tension somewhere specific, like your shoulders. Just feel more and more happy and allow yourself only to focus on this and be happy. Remember what this feeling of happiness feels like. You can have this feeling of happiness whenever you choose, just by being in this moment. This feeling of happiness can take over your mind and your body and your soul and your whole spirit. Really feel the happiness, the contentment, the relaxation. Now slowly open your eyes and just be in the moment of happiness. Just be. Just be. And as always, I like to indulge in a nice, happy sigh. Let's slowly take a nice deep inhale and sigh. Congratulations, you finished this exercise.